My name's Chris Libby. I'm the Senior Controls Engineer for the ViewTech division of EFI. We specialize in building grand format printers, and our primary customer is a billboard printer or some sort of large signage marketing company. Basically just different graphics companies who are selling large signage into malls or airports. This particular machine, the HS100, allows people to print a really wide range of materials in different types of printing. The machine is designed to auto-detect whatever it is you want to print. This machine can print within anything that's thinner than 2 inches or narrower than 3.2 meters. At its heart, the HS100 is a gigantic desktop printer. What we have is basically this giant carriage, and this carriage can go up and down, and that sets that material height. And then this whole carriage will translate left to right. Each time it translates left to right, the material itself comes in underneath the carriage. All our inks on all of our current products are all UV cured. This is a standard ultraviolet lamp, and these are LED ultraviolet lamps. We're actually the first company in our industry curing using LED. This is a 3-axis motion system, so essentially a basic XYZ. It's very much like a CNC machine. But we have feedback on all 3 axes. So we have the motors, and then we have an external feedback to all 3 of the axes. That sounds fine. You draw that out on paper, it's easy. Physically, in a machine this big, those points end up being pretty far apart. And what the Turbo PMAT Ultralight allowed us to do is to bring those feedback sources back where it made sense physically, but maybe didn't go back to the right axis. For instance, our X-axis. The feedback for that goes into the Z-axis that actually lifts the carriages in a whole different part of the machine. But because of the macro network, that's transparent. When we were designing the HS100, one of our desires was to improve our dot placement accuracy. In order to do that, we had to improve 3 axes of motion. So we had to measure our material height better, move our carriage axis smoother, and step more accurately. And that's when we started working with Deltatown to meet the motion control demands that this design was going to require. We're actually pretty surprised how well it was able to do that and how many features it had to, enhance error, take vibrations out of the machine, deal with bidirectional biases, all kinds of neat things that were in the servo loops. The Turbo PMAT Ultralight was definitely a key part of the success of this machine.